Here's a legendary Pultec Low End mixing trick credited to multi-platinum producer Bob Power, known for his iconic work on A Tribe Called Quest's The Low End Theory. Power's technique has since shaped his work with artists like De La Soul, Erykah Badu, Run DMC, and Jay Dilla, to name a few. The trick requires the Pultec EQ-1 with UAD and waves, offering some of the best emulations available. Both versions are surprisingly affordable nowadays, and the UAD version is native, meaning no additional hardware is needed to run it. Since this is a hardware modeled EQ, we've got Plugin Doctor open here to reveal the magic happening under the hood. The technique, often called the two-knob trick, is remarkably simple, yet highly effective. Start by choosing a frequency to boost. 60 or 100 Hz are the most common options. Turn up the boost, then attenuate using the attenuation dial. The exact settings should be dialed in to taste, but this curve works wonders on low end, particularly kick drums, tightening them up while increasing their weight. If we zero the settings, you'll notice something interesting. Despite selecting 60 Hz, the EQ provides a boost, starting from as low as 5 Hz, extending all the way to around 500 Hz. Keep in mind that the bandwidth control only affects the top end boost, which we won't be using here. The boost is significantly more than the 5 decibels quoted on the dial, closer to 9 decibels, almost double. This attenuation knob thus serves 3 purposes. Firstly, it reduces the excessive boost in a musical manner, tightening the boost's fall off from around 500 to 200 Hz. Secondly, it introduces a subtle mid-range dip between 500 Hz and 1 kHz. This cut often eliminates boxiness, which is part of what gives the Pultec its unique ability to add weight without muddiness. And thirdly, by sculpting the curve, it ensures the low end feels defined and controlled, rather than bloated and wonky. Ironically, this simultaneous boosting and attenuating is exactly what the original manual advised against doing. Although 60 and 100 Hz are both recommended for the target frequency, note the difference between all of their boosts. For an 808, a setting such as this should work nicely, but for a kick drum with some tonal character, switching the target to 100 Hz may work better. You can add this EQ straight onto your kick drum channel, or run it as a parallel effect, something that Jason Joshua recommends. Now, here's the phase response of the Pultec, which provides more insight into its tonal character. As you can see, the phase response is relatively flat and smooth, creating gentle and musical phase shifts that contribute to the Pultec's distinctive sound. A phase shift introduces a time delay for certain frequencies. When these delayed frequencies combine with those that are not delayed, the transient detail is slightly spread out over time. This is known as transient smearing. While smearing might sound negative, when applied gently, it adds a more musical and less clinical feel to the sound. This is why the Pultec is often favoured for enhancing body in the lows and air in the highs. To take this effect even further, check out these bass mixing tricks from 16-time Grammy Award winner Jason Joshua. Thank you for watching.